Hey, how's it going? Dylan here, and a happy new year to everyone. Got to get that out first on the bat. It is January 1st, 2019. And what better way to start the year than to do an entire Blu-ray collection video. Now, I've been pumping up to try and do this for quite a while now in the last few months. Finally have this time. I go back to work tomorrow, so my wife and kids are out at the beach at the moment. Got a couple of hours. Let's bang this out and get through my entire Blu-ray collection, which has grown considerably over the last year. I think it's doubled in size in 1 year, so yeah, it's up to like 469 titles, so a lot to get through. Let's get right into it. Let's go. So I thought I'd start out with the larger box sets that I have in my collection. So first up we've got the Harry Potter Hogwarts collection, which is Blu-ray, DVD and digital. It's a 31 disc set, so a bunch of special features and things like that. It kind of opens up like a book kind of thing. There's lots of cool things in there. It's actually, like, technically it's my wife's, but we combine our collection just because. Then it's all in one spot. Next up we have the James Bond collection. Now this one is not the newest version. We got this a couple of years ago, so this one doesn't include. It goes all the way up to, I think, Quantum of Solace, and has a spot for Skyfall, so it doesn't have Skyfall and Spectre in there. I don't own Spectre, but I do own Skyfall, so I'll remedy that soon. But this is a really cool set. All of the transfers in here are really nice. I'm hoping they eventually go 4K, and if anything, if Stan's recent deal to show them in 4K is anything to go by, hopefully soon we will possibly see something. Next we have my Grindhouse set, kind of combined digibook. Big fan of Tarantino, okay fan of Rodriguez, but this is a limited edition kind of Grindhouse set, which comes with both. These are the Grindhouse versions, so the cut versions, and then as you'll see later I have the extended versions as well. This came with a bunch of extra cards and things like that as well. We also have Twin Peaks The Return, a limited event series. Utterly fantastic transfer on that one, really love that. One of the best things I've watched all year. And then we have my favourite sci-fi TV show of all time, which is Battlestar Galactica, the entire series. So, really good series. I'm actually probably due for a rewatch soon. Let me know in the comments if you like Battlestar. Let's move on to actual Blu-ray discs. So, in my collection, I actually have them sorted by distributor alphabetically. So this won't be an alphabetical list like last year completely, it'll be per distributor. So that makes things a little bit more interesting. At the start we have the local distributor, Hanabi Entertainment. They mainly distribute anime titles that I guess, like they're one of two main anime distributors in Australia, or the other one's Madman, who does a bunch of other movies as well. But Hanabi have also started to get into normal kind of content as well. So here, first up, we've got Noah Zero seasons, well, the collections part 1, 2 and 3 on these ones. I still haven't actually gotten to watch these, but I'm really keen to check them out. They look really nice. I love the packaging, really cool. We have Captain Earth complete series, Day 5 seasons 1 and 2. We have Majestic Prime, the complete series. And we have the Time of Eve, the movie, which is a really cool little anime film. I really loved it. Also great packaging. Hanabi pretty much always on the case there. Next we have my main title from Flicker Alley over in the US, The Man Who Cheated Himself, which is a noir. Really fun time, that one. Good restoration as well. Then I have my massive Criterion collection of 2, which is Tarkovsky's Stalker and Tarkovsky's Solaris. Really love those two, Stalker especially. Next we have Sherlock seasons 1, 2 and 3 on Blu-ray there. Kind of keen to upgrade these to Ultra HD at some point, so we'll see what happens there. Next we have Defiant Screen Entertainment, who are a kind of mid-level distributor here in Australia. So we've got Six Below, starring Josh Hartnett. We have Beast of Burden with Daniel Radcliffe. Bent, which I still haven't watched, I'm so ashamed. Got The Bombing. Braven, which was actually a decent thriller. Hangman. The Humanity Bureau, which was terrible. In Darkness, which was so-so. Got Narcos Season 3, which I love. I love Narcos, as you might know already from the chat, from viewing the channel. But it's such a fantastic series. Glad to have at least one of the seasons on Blu-ray. We've got The Recall, starring Wesley Snipes. Spinning Man, starring Guy Pearce and Pierce Brosnan. Next up, we have a few of the distributors that don't exactly exist completely anymore. They kind of merge into other things. So we've got Requiem for a Dream from Dendy Edge, which I believe now is part of Icon, possibly. Love Requiem for a Dream, such a fantastic film. And we have Con Air, which obviously is fantastic 90s action cheese. Now we're getting on into the Disney area of the collection. We have The Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove double feature. We have Fantasia, which my daughter picked out to purchase. We've got Santa Claus, Santa Claus 2, great Christmas fun. We have Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights double feature. My wife's a fan of double features, I'm not that much. Got Tangled, which is a fantastic Disney film. Pretty underappreciated, really. Tron Legacy 3D. I believe this was one of the... I think this is the first or second Blu-ray I ever purchased in my entire life. We'll get into Star Wars. We've got Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. One of my favourite looking Star Wars films of the entire series. Kind of keen to get an Ultra HD of that release, Disney. Got The Force Awakens. Now on to Marvel, we've got Iron Man, Thor, First Avenger, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America Civil War, got Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, love Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Missing quite a few from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I hope to remedy that soon. Waiting for another sale. Next we have a couple of titles from Eagle Entertainment, which is a smaller distributor in Australia. They mostly stick to DVD releases, but every now and again come through with some Blu-rays. Got Pirates of Somalia, which was a really big surprise. Really loved that film. Stars Evan Peters. Got Scorched Earth. Time Trap, which is a really cheesy time loop movie or time travel related movie. Now we're on to E1 Australia, which is one of my favourite distributors. We've got 71, I Feel Pretty, La La Land, which has a broken case unfortunately, got to get that fixed still. We've got Molly's Game, Now You See Me, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. The Post, Walking Dead Season 8, which is a review copy, it's why I don't have the previous seasons. Now we're on to the Fox section. We've got 24 Season 8. I'm a big fan of 24. I know it repeats like over and over, but it's just fun. We've got A Cure for Wellness, which I love. Highly underappreciated, I think. Alien. Aliens. Alien 3, or better known as the best Alien film. Alien Resurrection. AVP. And no, I don't own AVP 2 Requiem. Avatar Collector's Edition, nice and shiny. It's the extended edition as well, and I've actually never watched it. It's one of the many in my collection that I haven't actually gotten around to watching. Birdman. Black Swan, fantastic film. And Blue Velvet, which I still haven't watched yet, but I only grabbed this one recently. Brazil, which I still haven't watched, I know. I'm going to point out all of these that I still haven't seen. So you can all urge me to see these things, because this is supposed to be really good, and I still haven't watched it. Bought it months ago. We've got Broken Arrow, which is some really fun 90s John Woo-ness. Got Dollhouse Season 1 and 2 in these weird thin American cases, which I hate. I prefer the thicker cases myself. It looks better. They're not as curved. And you can fit more information on it's not as crowded on the spines. But I ordered these way back when there was no Amazon Australia or anything like that, so got a bunch from the US. I was kind of disappointed when I got them, to be honest. But Dollhouse is a great little series. Edward Scissorhands. Fargo, classic. Got Fight Club. Firefly, which, you guessed it, I still haven't seen. Got Gone Girl. Grand Budapest Hotel. Heat Collector's Edition, which is a really nice transfer. Hitman Agent 47. Homeland Season 1. I still maintain Season 1 of Homeland is utterly fantastic. And the first 3 seasons really, but the first one was the first series that grabbed me in terms of visual quality on television. I think it was one of the first shows shot or released in has such a cinematic look to it. Isle of Dogs. Joy, which I still haven't watched. Kingsman. Legion Season 1, limited edition with lenticular cover. Nice stuff. Fantastic series. I still haven't seen the second season, because it's not in Australia yet. Hopefully there's a Blu-ray release, but with Disney buying Fox, who knows. Logan, utterly fantastic. Man on Fire. The Martian. Moulin Rouge, special edition, fancy schmancy thingy. The Revenant. The Shape of Water. Stargate Universe, which I really like. Skyfall. Spaceballs, which I still haven't watched. Sunshine, really should be talked about more in terms of sci-fi. Such a good film. The Wolverine. X-Men First Class, which I think it's either Tron Legacy or X-Men First Class, which was my first ever Blu-ray purchase. X-Men Days of Future Past, The Road Cut, such a nice cover. American Gods, Season 1. Game of Thrones, Season 1. Game of Thrones, Season 2. Game of Thrones, Season 3. Game of Thrones, Season 4. Game of Thrones, Season 5. I still don't have 6 or 7. The Night Of, which was a blind buy, and I loved it. Dread. The Florida Project. Now we're on to... So these are all Icon releases. Ideal Home. Kodachrome. Only God Forgives. Yes, I'm a massive Nicholas Winding Refn fan. Spring Breakers. Wind River. Got that recently. It was utterly great. Daybreakers. Animal Kingdom. Donnie Darko Anniversary Edition. The director's cut in this is pure foul, like trash. Original cut is a lot better, and the restoration's really nice. Dragon Ball Z Kai. Season 1, I think. Enemy. Fantastic film. We're into Madman now. So, Mandy. Really looking forward to my rewatch of that. Special edition of Neon Demon, which, oh, look at this cover. It's just insane. Such a nice release. 12 Monkeys Season 3. 12 Monkeys Season 4. Blood Drive. Still haven't seen it. The Bounty. A Bronx Tale. Channel Zero Season 2. Channel Zero Season 3. Dances with Wolves Collector's Edition. You know, I had no idea that was 4 hours long when I went to watch it. Fun times. The Expanse Season 1. Great sci-fi show. The Expanse Season 2. F is for Family. Farscape Season 1. Farscape Season 2. Really good. Often forgotten sci-fi, that is. Future Man Season 1. Howard's End. It's a restored edition. Imposters Season 1. To Sir With Love collection. Travellers Season 1, which is a great Netflix series. Dark City Director's Cut. I love Dark City. Freddy vs. Jason. This is one of those really big guilty pleasures that I have, and I just love watching this when I'm... It's a really bad film, but I love it. Stephen King's The Mist. Love that film, directed by Frank Darabont. Drive. Winding Record. And Predestination. Let's mix it up a bit for a little bit. Go on to my Steelbook collection, which is in the middle of my collection, so just appears here. So I love my Steelbooks. I don't buy as many as I used to, money-wise issues, but God, some of them are beautiful. So we've got this, look at this Apocalypse Now, the red, it is so vivid. It is such a nice Steelbook. It's probably my favourite Steelbook. It is so nice. Inside contains the collector's edition. This is a UK edition. This one. Really love that. We've got Wolf Creek, which is a fantastic Australian film. Kung Fu Hustle, another one of my favourite designs. High Rise. Hannibal, another really good one. In Bruges. In Bruges. Alien Covenant. Deadpool. War for the Planet of the Apes. X-Men Apocalypse. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Batman v Superman. Suicide Squad. Wonder Woman. And Justice League. And that's an Ultra HD one. We've got True Detective Season 1. Finding Dory, which I still haven't seen. The Jungle Book, which I still haven't seen. Moana. Hacksaw Ridge, and 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is also a 4K Ultra HD release. Really cool. Back to Blu-rays. We're heading into the Roadshow territory now, so the guys who distribute Warner Brothers in Australia. We've got 2001: A Space Odyssey, my Blu-ray copy. That's the old transfer. Addict. Haven't seen that yet, but I only got it recently. All the Money in the World. American Sniper. Arrival. Fantastic. Blade Runner. It's the Blu-ray, it's the old transfer. The Bling Ring. Cabin in the Woods. Cloud Atlas. Really love that film. Dead Calm. A great lost Australian thriller. Death Proof, the extended edition. One of my favourite films. Den of Thieves. The Departed. The Disaster Artist, which I still haven't watched. Edge of 17. Edge of Tomorrow. And Eyes Wide Shut. Fringe Season 1. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. And Season 5. Fantastic show, Fringe. Highly recommend to go check it out if you haven't. The Fugitive. Game Night, really fun. Gravity, spectacular. Good Will Hunting. Happy Feet. Hateful Eight Special Edition. Such a good film. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This is before we got the collector's edition. Hitman's Bodyguard. Still haven't watched. The Hobbits. Imitation Game. Interstellar. Iron Giant. Fantastic restoration there. It Comes at Night. The Island. Jackie Brown. John Wick. Kill Bill Volume 1. Kill Bill Volume 2. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Great movie. The Last Samurai is also one I love to watch. Mad Max Fury Road, Standard and Black and Chrome Edition. Magic Mike. Natural Born Killers Director's Cut. Ocean's 11. Ocean's 12. The best one of the series. The Prestige. Prisoners. Utterly fantastic film. Room. Also very damn good. The Rover. Super underseen. Highly recommend to go check it out. In the US it's done by A24. Filmed here in my home state. San Andreas. That was terrible. The Scream entire collection. Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2. Sicario. Fantastic film from Denis Villeneuve there. Sicario 2. Not as fantastic, but it's okay. A Simple Favor. Kind of underperformed for me. Sin City. 999. Training Day. Under the Skin. Phenomenal film. Original Willy Wonka. Sorry. Only Willy Wonka. Zodiac. Then we go into Shock, which is one of our smaller distributors. They do lots of titles, like kind of lower cost ones, like older titles that don't get picked up by other distributors. So we've got a bunch from the Cinema Cult line they have, which is old classics. So we've got Darkman, Darkman 2, Darkman 3, Deadly Blessing, Doomsday, Funhouse, The Invisible Man's Revenge. The People Under the Stairs. Revenge of the Creature. The Replacement Killers. This Island Earth. 21. Alien Hunter. That was an interesting one. Charlie Wilson's War. Still haven't seen that one. Death Becomes Her. Devil in a Blue Dress. The Forgotten. The Gingerbread Man. Hounds of Love, which I still haven't watched. I am evil. The International. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. The One. Reign Over Me. Sea of Love. State of Play. Ultraviolet. United 93. Vantage Point. And Vertical Limit. Love that one. For a slight change of pace, let's take a look at my Ultra HDs in my collection. So we have Avengers Infinity War, which I still haven't watched outside of the cinema. Keen to have a look at that one again from home and see if my opinion changes. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Star Wars The Last Jedi, fantastic film. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Divergent. Insurgent. Allegiant. Deadpool 2 Supercuts. The Greatest Showman, wife purchased that one. Independence Day, really good transfer. Murder on the Orient Express, great visuals. We have the Predator Collection, which is all three Predators in Ultra HD. Red Sparrow, really loved that one. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. We've got the X-Men collection, the original trilogy, all in 4K. The Fifth Element. Cloverfield. 10 Cloverfield Lane. The Hunt for Red October. Mission Impossible 1. Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 3. Mission Impossible 4. Mission Impossible 5. And Fallout. We've got Mother. Star Trek. A Few Good Men. That is a stellar transfer. The Shallows. Quite enjoyed that. Got Apollo 13. Get Out. The Mummy. The original one. And Oblivion, which was the first Ultra HD I ever purchased. The Blade Runner The Final Cut on Ultra HD. Great transfer. Blade Runner 2049 on Ultra HD this is probably my favourite of any of the Ultra HD releases I have in my collection. Rewatched it last night for New Year's Eve. Fantastic. Deepwater Horizon, which I still haven't watched. Dunkirk. Hunger Games. Catching Fire. Mockingjay Part 2. I'm missing Mockingjay Part 1. Inception. The Matrix. Matrix Reloaded. And Revolutions. Ready Player One. Sully. And lucky last for the Ultra HDs, Tomb Raider 2018. Back to the Blu-rays, and now we're hitting the Universal Sony Pictures Home Entertainment Distributor, also known as the Viewing Lounge. We've got Arthur Christmas, Baby Driver, Call Me By Your Name, Chappie, Chappaquiddick, still haven't watched, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Django Unchained, Free Fire, Fury, Gattaca, great film, Her, Insidious: The Last Key, Iron Sky, Life, The Lobster, masterpiece, Money Monster, Moon, Sweet Country, haven't watched it yet, but I only just purchased it last week. T2 Trainspotting, also still haven't watched. You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Catch Me If You Can. Collateral, one of my top films of all time. Event Horizon, you all know how much I love Event Horizon. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Fincher version. Ghost in the Shell, Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, and Face Off, the peak of 90s cheese. No Country for Old Men, A Quiet Place, The Ring, the American version, obviously. Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation, purchased before the Ultra HDs. Shame, still haven't seen it. Star Trek Generations. Star Trek First Contact, otherwise known as the best Star Trek film. Star Trek Insurrection. Star Trek Into Darkness. And Star Trek Beyond. Next Gen Season 1. Next Gen Season 2. Hopefully I'll eventually complete that set. The Usual Suspects. 12 Monkeys. 24 Hours to Live. Atomic Blonde. Better Watch Out. Bourne Ultimatum. Bourne Supremacy. Don't know why those were out of order. Boar. Boyhood, Brawl in Cell Block 99, still haven't watched. Crimson Peak, still haven't watched. Darkest Hour, Doom, Duplicity, Ex Machina, top film, The Game, Hail Caesar, love Hail Caesar. Inglourious Bastards, Jason Bourne, Jurassic World, Lady Bird, The Mummy, the new one, Kill It With Fire, Phantom Thread, Pitch Perfect, Schindler's List, which probably going to be updated to 4K soon, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Serenity, Thoroughbreds, which is a UK import because we didn't get a release here. Fantastic film. Trainspotting, The Theory of Everything, which I still haven't watched. The Witch, or The Witch, World's End, Blood Simple, Hereditary, John Wick 2, Paddington 2, Strangers Pray at Night, Total Recall, and The Winchester. Now, lucky last distributor we come to is Umbrella Entertainment, which is my favourite distributor in Australia. No hard feelings other distributors, but they're just simply fantastic to deal with, and they put out some really quality stuff. Have a great in-house artist, as you'll see. So first up we've got the Beyond Genres line, which I started this year. There's 6 volumes. There's more coming next year. Looking forward to them. We've got Volume 1 Reanimator. Got Bride of and Beyond Reanimator. Dagon. Razorback, which is just some stellar artwork there. Spirits of the Air, Gremlins of the Clouds. And The Quiet Earth. Absolutely love their stuff. Onto the standard Blu-rays, The Beastmaster. Cargo, fantastic Aussie film. The Chain Reaction. The Cotton Club. Day of the Dead, which I still haven't taken a look at. Death Wish 4 and 5. Escape from Absalom. Girl Asleep, stellar Australian film. Heaven's Burning, still haven't checked that one out. Jungle. Light Sleeper. Next of Kin. Silver Bullet. Single White Female. Suspiria. The original one, obviously. Tender Mercies. And lucky last in the entire Blu-ray collection is The Tracker. Fantastic South Aussie film as well. If you haven't seen The Tracker, go see it. It's fantastic. We did it! That was fun. Good hour of my time, but we'll put to good use. Hope you very much enjoyed my Blu-ray collection tour or video, etc. of the first of 2019. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video, what you think of my collection, what you think's missing from my collection, or on Twitter, always open for a chat there as well. Be sure to kind of predict what my collection number will be next year. So it's 469 at the moment. I believe it's almost doubled over the year. So let's see how we do this year. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that bell button to be notified of new uploads as they become available, in addition to liking the video and sharing it around. Very crucial. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and new year, new goals. So let's try and hit the 2,000 by the end of the year. Until next time, take care.